gasoline before and compressed air inside a cylinder that has been sealed for a moment and makes it burn quickly. Is called an internal combustion engine because it works this way. Next, radiator. A radiator helps cool down the engine when it gets too hot. It is part of the cooling system for engine, which also has a liquid coolant process to move the coolant around a fan and a thermostat that checks the temperature of the coolant. One of the most important parts of this system is the radiator. It works to get rid of the heat by circulating liquid coolant around your engine. Next, a speedometer. A speedometer A speedometer or speed meter is a gauge that shows the speed of a vehicle at any given time. Now standard on all cars, they first became available as options at the beginning of the 20th century and then became standard around 1910. Next, windscreen. The front window is the windshield or windscreen. It lets you see out, protects you from the weather. Most modern windshields are made of laminated safety glass, which is a type of treated glass that is usually made of two curved sheets of the glass with a layer of plastic in between them for safety. This glass is then bonded to window frame. Next, windshield wipers. Windshield wipers are one of the most secure parts of a car. Drivers use it to clear the windshield of raindrops, water, ice, snow, and dirt so they can see clearly. Almost all cars, sedans, coupes, convertibles, trucks, boats with cabins, train locomotives, and even some planes have windshield wipers. This feature is required by law. Next is a headlight. A headlight is a light on the front of a car that helps you see the road ahead. The big difference between daytime and nighttime traffic deaths has led to steady improvements in headlamps. The U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says that nearly half of all traffic-related deaths happen at night, even though only 25% of traffic is on the road at the time.
Taillights are installed on the back of the car above the bumper. They are red and white light next to them that let you know when the car is in reverse. When you're driving, taillights let other cars know you're there so you can travel safely at night. Next, fuel gauge. Fuel gauge is an important part of the fuel system because it shows how much fuel is in the tank. It works with a sending unit or sensor to show on the dashboard how much gas is in the tank. Next, the temperature gauge. The temperature gauge shows how hot the engine coolant is. The temperature gauge works with the temperature sensor, which is directly connected to the engine coolant. The temperature gauge is a dial on the cluster of instruments that shows when the engine coolant temperature is low, normal, or too high. Next, steering wheel. The steering wheel is an interior part of the car that uses to control the direction of the car wheels. The vehicle driver controls the power steering wheel manually. Therefore, the steering wheel is also called a hand wheel or driving wheel. It is directly connected to the front wheels of the vehicle. It uses to turn the vehicle. This part of the car works according to the input by the car. Next, the emergency or parking brake. The emergency brake serves as a hand lever for instant braking. It is installed in the central console of the vehicle. Next, rear view mirror. A rear view mirror is an interior part of the car that allows the driver to see behind sitting passengers through the rear window. This mirror shows both an unobstructed 180-degree view and a standard reflected view of what's behind a vehicle.
Air ventilation. The most modern vehicles have an HVAC system. The main function of the HVAC system is to maintain the air temperature inside the car according to the requirements. Next, the side mirror. The side mirror, these are mirrors installed on the outside of the car. The side mirror allows the driver to look at the side areas of the car, areas out of the peripheral vision, and the rear of the car. This side mirror is also called a wing mirror. Next, the emergency light or the emergency flasher. A hazard warning flasher is a visible warning light installed at the vehicle's front dashboard. These flashers activate as the driver presses the emergency warning light switch. A vehicle has 4 turn signal lights. These turn signal lights are installed on the 4 external side of the vehicle. Next, the glove or storage compartment. The storage compartment builds in the car's dashboard. It uses to store various things. This compartment mostly uses for storing the driving gloves. Therefore, it is known as a glove compartment. Next, the beverage or cup holder. The beverage holder uses as a restaurant table or cup holder in the car during the journey. It has high durability, sustainability, and easy operation. It most commonly uses to hold things you want to store, such as food and beverage. Next, the accelerator or the gas pedal. You can find it on the right side of your car floor. And the next is the brake. The brake is the latest cars have a brake pedal. This pedal uses to control the braking system of your car. It is installed on the car floor to the left of the accelerator pedal. It is connected to the brakes. As the driver presses the brake pedal, it pushes the brake and stops or slows down the vehicle speed. The driver uses his or her right foot to press the pedal to apply brakes.
Next, clutch. Clutch pedal. You can find the clutch pedals only on manual transmission vehicles. This pedal installs on the floor to the brake pedal left side. Next, next is floor carpet. The dirt from the shoe spreads in the car produces an unhealthy and very smelly environment. As you use a carpet on your car floor, you can prevent dust and water accumulation inside the car. you can manually remove the floor. Next is ventilation control. The ventilation control panel of the driver uses to control the heating or cooling atmosphere in the car. The fan of HVAC system delivers cool air from the air conditioning system into the car or hot air from the engaged cooling system into the car cabin through the heater core. Next, transmission or stick shift. The manual or standard transmission of a vehicle is also known as stick shift. This transmission system uses to manually change gears when accelerating and decelerating the car. This interior part of the vehicle is installed at the vehicle center. A connecting rod uses to connect the transmission to the shift lever. Next, airbag. The airbag is one of the most important interior parts of the car. It contains a bag that inflates and deflates quickly in the event of an accident. The airbag has a flexible bag, inflatable module, airbag traction, and impact sensor. Next, turn signal indicator. A car has 4 turn signals. These signals are located at all 4 sides of the car. In the interior of the car, the turn signal indicator usually represents as green arrows pointing in the desired direction. Next, power window or door lock controls. An automatic button is used to open or close the power windows. You can most commonly find these windows in the most modern cars. As you press the button located on your car door, these windows open. That's all. Thank you.